Messi, but a good pro as he is, he gets up, gets on with it. Not sure whether the orange boots suit the kit, but it won't matter to Lionel Messi, will it? 35 goals.
He can wear whatever colour he likes. You always say, when you see a player in strange coloured boots, you say, well, you know, how good are you? Can you justify it?
Well, you're always a target, John. You're always a target for the opposition. He could wear any colour he wanted. Well, so can most of the Barcelona players.
One of the 3 best players in the world, according to the Ballon d'Or judges. All just had a touch. Messi, Iniesta and Xavi. Here's Adriano, Brazilian international. It's got to be a free kick, surely. They've been allowed to get away with quite a lot. Almeria tonight, in my opinion. Bit of sympathy for being 3-0 down.
It's just slightly strange, really, that you have to say that Adriano tries to go beyond Carlos Garcia. And the assistant, who's no more than 6 or 7 yards away, doesn't even raise his flag. And it's only when the referee blows his whistle does the assistant put his flag up. Oh, great challenge, you have to say, from Carlos Garcia. And I have to say that he's a player who doesn't look full of confidence. Mind you, a lot of players don't when they play Barcelona.
Xavi's free kick for Barcelona, and that is number 4. Brilliant header by little Pedro. What a goal that was. On the half-hour mark, they make it 4. And Pedro marks his 100th senior appearance for Barcelona in style.
Well, if I was Jose Luis Oltra, the question I will be asking is how is a player at 5'9" able to go and win a substantial header inside and around the 6-yard box? Yes, it's a decent ball by Xavi, but a player of that height should not be winning it as comfortable and easy as it was. But give credit where credit's due. The timing was superb, the jump was superb as he knocks it towards the far post. But Pellerano, who's 6'1", was marking him. 4th goal for Barcelona. Decent header from Pedro in his 100th game for Barcelona. And still only half an hour gone of the game.
And Barmy. Well, they ran up the white flag in the game in the league. They didn't compete once they were behind. They conceded a couple of quick goals and then just stopped competing. I hope we don't find that again tonight. It's good play by Goitom. I could say that actually against Poussin. Adriano knew where Pedro was. Just had to stop to collect it. Iniesta. Xavi and Pedro again. Got away with quite a few challenges at the Almeria tonight. That's just a slip this time by Pedro. "41 goals in these 100 games. Pretty good. Luna giving it straight to Iniesta. Barcelona immediately start pinging the ball around again. There was a big report, a big statistical analysis of European football. They are the shortest team in European football, all 36 leagues. Here's Villa and Mascherano, the shortest, surely the best. The only team that got the best of them last year, substantially, was the oldest team in European football. There's Iniesta. John Macedo puts it behind for a corner.
When you look at Barcelona, they've always got two options on every pass. They've always working in triangles, just bumping that ball off, moving, supporting. They're always on the move, John. That ball is never stationary.
They rarely even stop to throw a corner into the penalty area, do they? This cross does come in towards Abidal. And then Piqué, hacked away by Luna. And Messi again. Might try and curl it in the top corner, Messi! No save for Esteban to make.
Well, you wouldn't have been too surprised to see that nestle in the far corner. You have to say that slightly unlucky to see the ball bouncing there. Piqué thought he had a decent opportunity. And here you see once again Lionel Messi under a little bit of pressure this time. Just hits the ball a little bit wide, but again, worrying moments for Almeria. As you've already said before, John, Juan Malillo lost his job when he conceded 8. I can't see Jose Luis Oltra be sacked if that happens again this evening, because he has turned it round slightly. They've only lost one in the last 5 games.
Corona to Luna, more comfortable when they're going forward. Corona again. Luna's got to go after this. Cusack was offside. Luna's done well. And Barmy, impatient from Modeste and Barmy.
I was just watching Carlos Garcia just a moment or two ago. He doesn't look fit to me, Carlos Garcia. He's hobbling around at times. He's not able to pass the ball as firmly as that he would normally do. And I just wonder whether there is a slight problem with the centre half from Almeria as he receives the ball now. Doesn't seem to be moving as well as he has done over recent games.
Macedo back to Mbami. We're still wondering, by the way, Inter with the team with the oldest squad in European football, who are the European champions, of course. Let's not crown Barcelona yet. Cusack's cross. Rafael, who we were talking about before, just made the 1 start. Brought in to add a little bit of depth to the Barcelona squad. It's the one big fear that admirers and supporters have of them. Few injuries, and it suddenly looks a very different squad.
But you can say about a lot of teams like that. If Real Madrid went and lost 2 or 3 of their more influential players, Villarreal the same.
The clash, another Almeria player, I think, will go without any further punishments. Got a old teammates, actually, Luna, the player on loan from Sevilla, and the former Sevilla player, Adriano. As we saw a very unsavoury incident at the end of the Sevilla-Real Madrid game. He weren't with us earlier, an object thrown from the crowd that appeared to hit Iker Casillas.
Yeah, you can see there with Luna, he just catches Adriano in the midriff. I've had that before at Sevilla as well, John. Went to take the corner when I was playing for Wales against Spain, and I had about 4 or 5 unripe oranges chucked at me, but the worst one was the loaf of bread. I couldn't get that one. Thankfully none of them hit the target.
Goitom will chase. No, he won't. He'll give up the chase.
You see, he doesn't even really make an attempt. That ball's coming over his head. You talk about the technical expertise of Goitom, he certainly lacks in that area. Reminds me a little bit of Takero in some ways. But I will say that Takero just works the pitch a little bit more than Goitom does.
Better Bilbao play. Striker for them. Again, scored many goals. There's Vargas. Now, blow up the whistle. Almeria have a free kick. There's just little else to show from this first half. Could have had a penalty, it might have been a different story, of course, had that been awarded, as well, we certainly think it should have been.
It's just slightly bizarre when 2-0 down, you get an incident like that, which possibly could have put them back into the game. As it was, a couple moments later, a sharp, incisive counter-attack with Lionel Messi scoring yet again.
Barcelona again, this time Carlos Garcia gets there, just in front of Beer, corner for Barca.
There's either one or two things happening with Carlos Garcia. He's either slightly injured or he's very slow. It will be slightly, you see Dani Alves having a quick look from the stands. We know that like the Barcelona players, they are quick, they are short, but they have got extreme pace, but he looks very short of pace, Carlos Garcia, if he's not injured.
It's good play by Adriano. Alves replacements. Iniesta. Goes towards Abidal. Abidal back to Messi. Looking for a hat-trick. Messi. Now Xavi. No foul by Vargas. He's over, still down, Goitom away for Almeria. Here's Krusat. Krusat to Goitom, back again to Krusat. Oh, good save. Whistles all around the Camp Nou. Xavi still down the other end on the edge of the penalty area.
Well, Xavi doesn't normally go down when he takes a bit of a knock, so obviously he's picked up that injury. You see there's a slight concern there with Esteban overlooking everything, but the Barcelona crowd will be asking, why on earth didn't the Almeria players put it out? You saw that Vargas just comes from behind him, just gets his leg in between the two of Xavi, as you see here, the incident involving Goitom and Krusat. It's an excellent save, you have to say, from Pinto, but the Nou Camp was certainly not very happy that the Almeria players didn't put that ball out and allow Xavi to get some sort of medical attention.
How was that not a free kick? It seemed an obvious foul to me. Vargas on Xavi. It's been a very light touch performance from the referee.
Well, he still hasn't brandished the yellow card either, has he, John? Slightly surprised to see that Goitom just leaned his foot in a little bit too late on David Villa. But you have to say it's an excellent strike from Krusat, but equally from Pinto, a remarkable save, really the first thing that he's had to do all evening.
Messi has found Adriano. Krusat's working hard. That's what they have to do against Barca. They don't want to be humiliated. 4-0, approaching half-time is bad enough. Themselves one back now. Time might still just be alive. Honest.
Well, he should get booked for that, Vargas. And he does get booked for it. We thought that was a foul moments ago on Xavi. But you see that Iniesta is just far too wily for the Colombian. As the ball comes into him, he just nicks it on the outside of his right foot, and Vargas just wrapped his arm around the midriff of Iniesta, and rightly so. After such a long time, the first yellow card comes. I thought 2 or 3 might have been slightly earlier. But just hopefully the referees allowing play to just continue.